We're at the Graceful Arts Friday Night Art Walk, and we're talking to folks from Panhandle State University. And could you sort of tell me your background, your name, and what you teach out there?
Okay, I'm Yvonne Sangster. My specialty is pastel. That's my passion. But I teach drawing and figure drawing, design, fundamentals of art, and I think that's it. But art, pastel is my passion, even though I love other media, and I paint in other media also. And my mother was an artist and a draftsman and illustrator for the helium activity in Amarillo, Texas. So I grew up with art, sitting by her chair at night, and she would draw, and then I would draw. So I've always loved art my whole life. And I started school right out of high school, and what makes me the teacher I am today is because some teachers I had that weren't very well, I was discouraged and didn't finish for a while. And then when I got older and I started going to private workshops and started producing work and producing art, my daughters who were in college said, "Mom, why don't you come? We have an awesome art department at OPSU. Why don't you come check it out?" So I came and met Brent and Brian and finished my art degree at a riper age, and I loved it. And I pursued my pastel. Had been doing pastel for quite a few years, and so when it came time to graduate, and I loved being with the students, and it just. I loved, I want to help them, and stuff like that. And so when Brian offered me a job, I took it without even asking how much it paid, because I loved being with the students so much. And when I came on board, they introduced pastel into the art degree, which very few universities have pastel as actual subject. And so I am privileged and honored to be able to teach that there. And I have my BFA from OPSU, and I have my Master of Arts degree from West Texas A&M University. And I dearly love being a part of the OPSU. We're like a family. We're not only co-workers, but we're friends, and we have a family-like atmosphere. And there's not a better place to work, a better place to be. And I have the privilege of not only working as an artist, but being an instructor. And I have the best of both worlds, and I just love it. Okay. And having the opportunity to be here is just amazing.
Okay. Well, thank you for that summary. It's very interesting. Mm-hmm. Can you sort of tell me your name and your background and your passion?
My name is Brian Test, and I'm the chairman at the art department at Oklahoma Panhandle State University. My undergraduate degree was from Southwestern Oklahoma State. My graduate degree from West Texas A&M University. I teach painting. I teach watercolor, acrylic, and oil, and I also teach art marketing.
Okay.
My passion, I love to paint, okay. And acrylic and watercolor are my favorite mediums.
Okay. Could I have your name and your history a little bit?
Absolutely. My name is Brent Shoulders, and I'm just from a small town, middle of the Texas Panhandle, and about 60 miles north of that town is Panhandle State. Went to Panhandle looking to play football, majoring in mathematics of all things for an artist, not usually the forte. So mathematics, physical education, I ended up taking a survey course, and from there it was downhill. Got my hands into clay and started to realize that I loved playing in the mud. From there I fell in love with watercolor, I fell in love with acrylic, I fell in love with photography, and basically I just look at everything. I don't necessarily know that I have a specialty. I'm driven more three-dimensionally than I am anything else. So I look at sculpture and ceramics as my specialty, but I love to paint, love to draw, love to sculpt, and actually I love to put it all together into one thing. So a lot of fun.